everybody. It's the World's Hairiest Cheerleader here again today. On my walk. It's a beautiful, cold, drizzly day. But that's okay. I need the walk. It'll help warm me up. I wanted to talk to you today about something that's been on my mind. Oops, sorry about that. Recently. Very recently, as a matter of fact. And it's just... Sorry about that. I'm trying to put on my gloves so my hand doesn't freeze. There we go. And that, something that's been on my mind is just little random acts of kindness. I know it's something people talk about, and, there's entire websites and such dedicated to showing those off, but really it can be anything. And, I speak from personal experience here. I've been on both ends of little acts of kindness. And that's the thing. It doesn't have to be huge, monumental acts. It's, it can be something as simple as, saying hi to someone, greeting them, holding the door open, putting away a shopping trolley, buggy, whatever you want to call it. It's just doing something a little extra for someone. And the greatest thing of all is it doesn't have to cost anything. And anyone can do it. But I think it's the fact that anyone can do it, but not everyone does. That's a little disappointing. But that's not what I want to talk about. Recently, I have seen amazing acts of kindness, generosity, care, and compassion. It's been humbling to see it. And yes, to be on the receiving end of it. I posted on my Facebook wall a couple weeks ago that we'd gone out to dinner. And it was not an insubstantial bill, but we had come into a bit of money and wanted to treat ourselves. And before we can pay, the check never gets delivered. The family across from, they had taken care of it. And that was just flabbergasting. And I don't like to talk about the things I've done because it's not about me. It shouldn't be about me. It's, I'm just doing what I can with the resources I have available. I'm not looking for recognition. I'm not looking for a pat on the back. I'm just looking to, bring a little joy into someone's life. Bring a smile to their face. The world can be mean. And if I can do something to make somebody just a little happier, well, I'm going to do everything I can to do that. I will talk about one time, and it's a small thing. And the reason I'm talking about it is because it was recognized by someone else. I was going to get gas one day, and there was an elderly woman who was getting out of her car. She was a little slow. She had a handicapped placard. And I held the door for her. Just, casual, nothing big. She tried rushing it, and I told her, and I say this to everybody, please, don't rush on my account. I've got nowhere to go. I could be running, late for my own funeral, and I'd still hold the door. But she thanked me and got in. She said, I really appreciate it. I said, my pleasure, anytime at all. And we went about our lives. We were both getting some to drink. I handed her a few things. Nothing big deal. But I go up to the cash register to pay, and I have a standard order, standard thing I get, a drink, a little roll taco if I'm needing a meal or if I'm on my way to something and I'm not going to get food for a while. And it's usually about $2.50, close to $3. That day, for some reason, my bill was about half that. I kind of had an idea what was going on, and I didn't want to make a deal out of it because that was somebody else's chance to do, a little act of kindness. But I can only think the cashier saw what I had done, how I had treated that woman, and he thought it was his turn to do something a little nice and may have given me an employee discount or something like that. The point of that story is, good deeds spread. It may sound cheesy, and I know there's a really cheesy commercial out there, but it's true. You witness an act of kindness, or you're yourself the recipient of an act of kindness, and you want to continue that on. You want to make it last. You want to make people feel as happy as someone else made you feel. And that's all I really want. Especially with this little series right here. I'm never expecting to make any money off of it. I don't think that's... I'm never going to get, YouTube streaming money, levels of viewership, but I don't care. It's not what I'm doing this. I'm doing this because it's helping me work through my own issues. And if someone else can get a little bit of encouragement, if someone else can get a little bit of happiness, or if someone else can just realize that they're not alone in going through these things, that's all I want. Because I know that they will go on to encourage someone else. And it will continue on long after I'm a footnote in any story. Audio may get a little noisy as I'm now on the street side of the building. But I guess all I would ask if anyone who watches this, or anyone who I interact with, just look for a small opportunity to bring a smile to someone else's face. Don't think it has to be big. A smile, holding the door, a cup of coffee, a quick email or text saying, "Hey, I was thinking about you. Hope you're doing well." It's those small acts of kindness that have huge impacts. And the ripples from those acts can create great things. I think I've gone on long enough. I'm going to say thank you all again for continuing to watch. Please like, share, subscribe. And, please leave a comment. If these videos are having any impact, I'd love to know. Or if there's anything you want me to talk about, I'd be happy to. And as we get closer to the 30, like I said, I will be doing that giveaway. And I hope every one of you has a great day. You're loved, you're valued, and you're appreciated. Thanks a lot, everybody. Bye.